All right, so we're back for another day. It looks like I'm still training in my gym. My breaks are too short, so that's why I'm not getting out of here. So I'm gonna quickly get a shoulder pump in and move on. So we're gonna film again, since I'm so far behind on doing these videos that I'm gonna put them all into 1 week. Maybe we'll see. But anyway, we're gonna do shoulder workout today. We're going to start with some front raises on this lateral machine and get warmed up. The weight's extremely light on this right now. I just want to get, like I said, warmed up the way I like to get warmed up. And then stick some weight on there. Look at that, my head's cut off. That's okay. Ooh. You gotta watch yourself. Those handles get one in the nuts. It hurts. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Now we're gonna have to change this camera view because clearly it's total shit. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep warming up. I'm probably gonna do another set with this weight. I'm very chilly, so we're gonna get real good and warm. All right, the view. It's gonna be hard. We're gonna look like shadows, I guess, right now. So whatever. That's what it is. So we're gonna keep going. Same thing, same weight. I'm not going to take this weight up until I'm good and warm on this guy. Oh, there we go. Now it's just getting warm. Now it's getting warm. Oh yeah, that's really good. Now it's warm. Woo! That's a beaut right there. That's what I like to call warming up right there. Get it full and little bit of pain, almost a failure on that guy. So we'll do another set. I'm gonna take the weight up, probably double it, and keep going, and hopefully get another better fucking camera view. Now, you may ask yourself why I'm using this lateral tower to do front raises. It keeps you perfectly lined up. Dumbbells you can get, willy-nilly with them, I guess. This is just what I do today. I don't do this all the time. Sometimes I'll start with dumbbells. The only differences with this lateral tower is it does keep you totally lined up. There's no room to go left, right, too high, anything. So It just keeps you lined up like a machine would. So that's the only reason. It's nothing fancy, or not like this feels better than a dumbbell. It just, I could go a little lighter, a little more volume, and it really isolates the front head of my front delt. You know, and that's what I'm focusing on today for the most part. So, I mean, nothing special. It's just what I like to do. So, I doubled the weight on here now. We'll keep going. It's snowing! It's crazy it's snowing. Normally, you know, it's like minus 30 right now. It doesn't really snow when it's this cold, so it's odd. It's gonna be a cold fucking week this week. Oh, whew. It's a high volume working set right there. Oh shit. The burn, the burn. Oh. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Holy shit. The burn. Fuck. Whew. That's great. That's great. I don't know. That'll be it for these guys. Good warm up. Feels good. We're going to move on to the next thing, which is either going to be an upright row or a press of some sort. So we'll figure it out after this commercial break. Alrighty, so I've got this guy set up. We're going to do some cable press. I don't normally do these ever. It's been years since I've done them, so we're going to do them in here today just to get away from the Smith machine, and just do something different for the shoulders. So like I said, when I'm training in my gym, I really deviate from my normal program a little bit more, because I have lots of other options, especially pressing wise and in the other gym that I train at. So here it's like Smith machine, dumbbell press, and cable press. And dumbbells don't really go high enough in here at all, so for me to press. So we're gonna go with some cables again, something different, see how it feels, and just keep doing it. I do these with chest. I do some chest presses, seated chest press with cables. It really feels great. So hopefully we get that same feeling doing some shoulder press. Yeah, it's not bad. Feeling pretty good. We're gonna obviously go up a lot in weight here. And yeah, it does feel good though. Shoulder press. I always have a press movement on every shoulder day, at least one. People are like, well, maybe you should do presses, more pressing. It's not how I work. I like to warm up. I will work a certain part of the shoulder. So today will be more front delt focused. So like you saw my warm up, and then I'll do one press, and then I'll go back to more movements that just isolate the front head. I do that with when I train rear and lateral too. So it's one press, maybe two depending, and the rest is just focused on the area that I'm working with that day. So it's pretty much how that works. All right, let's take a little break. Switch this camera in. Oh, not gonna lie, I'm dragging ass today. Big time. I'm having one of those days where the sleep wasn't so great last night, and even though I've already worked the morning, I've had pre-workouts and caffeine, and just seems like I'm just so I don't know. Just gotta push through, I guess. That's what separates people, for the people that don't feel like doing it, to the ones that do show up. It's easy to be like, oh, I'm gonna stay home, or I'm gonna, instead of going to the gym on my break, I'm gonna have a nap, or whatever the case may be. That's what separates the men from the boys, so to speak. So sometimes you just gotta suck it the fuck up and go forward, keep pushing. That goes the same with issues, shoulder issues, like, or any issues you have. I just said shoulder because that's my issue, but just gotta suck it the fuck up, man. Start push through. You know what you can and can't do. I mean, there's pain and then there's fucking pain, right? So if it was pain, you wouldn't even have stepped foot in the gym that day. If it was really bad. So you're there, you might as well do it. I mean, be careful when you're doing it if it's bad, but don't make it stop you from doing other shit, you know. So many times I've had to fix knees and stuff like that, hips, and they just shut down. They don't even hobble in on crutches and do an upper body workout, you know. It's, oh, doctor said 12 weeks, 12 weeks it is. It's like, fuck that. You've got other muscle groups besides your legs you can train. So that's what I mean. Shall we? Shall we do this? Oh, fuck. Let's do it. Oh. God dang it. Oh, you're pumped. We're gonna go up and weight again. Again, I'm not used to doing this movement, so who knows how much weight this is gonna be, but we'll just call that another feeder set and we'll keep going. Still felt good. I only bring my hands to ear level. If you notice that, I never bring them down on any pressing movement when I'm doing shoulders, down to here. As soon as you come down, I don't care what people say, your joint starts to activate. Range of motion is always key, but there's a time and place for a range of motion. You want to stretch the shit out of your shoulders, and go super deep and bring the bar down, dude, it's just joint. That's all that's working is your joint. Just don't do it. Keep it smart. Full range to me is here to here, here to here, not here to here. Okay? As soon as you like past that point, man, you're gonna have shoulder issues if you keep doing it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Take my advice. And I know it's hard for all you new science lifters out there, whatever the fuck you want to be called. Ooh, range and this and that. Yeah. You go 20 years training and see if you fucking make it training like that. So. Okay. Let's take the fucking weight up. And keep doing this. We're probably going to end up doing a back off with this one sooner or later. Alright, so we got 100 pounds on per arm per set. It's pretty close to my dumbbell weight. I think I can do, used to do 120, 130, so aside. So this is starting to make more sense. It's pretty close to dumbbell weight. Difference with these cables though, clearly is going to be that negative working down, working against you. So you've really got to control it a little bit more and control that negative and then power back up. So is this harder than dumbbells? Right, or basically you can't compare them. It's the same movement, but two different exercises. Both have perks to what each does. So there's not one is better than the other, in my opinion. They both have perks. So you don't get the negative with the dumbbells clearly, but you have to stabilize a lot more. Saying that, you have to stabilize a lot with the cables too, but it's just a different feel when you got 120 pound dumbbells in your hand. So, whew, let's do this shit. Oh, the shoulders. Oh. The hardest part is this. Oh, is getting it started. Yo! Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that's what I want. That's what I want. Okay, we're gonna do back off. And then these are done, okay? So, and pin it back to 80 pounds a side. Ah! Oh, my shoulder. Whoop. Whoop. Oh. 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 Oh, fuck. That's good. Normally on these drop sets or back offs, the second half is normally 6 to 8 reps. That's where I like to be. A little light, got to I think 10 or something, so still a good back off. Oh, it was good. All in all, would I do that again? Maybe in another year. But, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, let's take a break and then probably move over and do some upright row shit. Alrighty, so moving on to this guy, we're gonna do some upright rows. Yeah, I do this one pretty much every other shoulder workout, pretty much. I try to. It's not a bad movement. I think it really develops the shoulders well and hits your traps a little bit also. Just got to be careful that your traps aren't doing all the work. I'm very trap dominant, so I don't do any trap exercises anymore. Maybe if I do, it's the same thing. It's like once a year, and then I'm fucked when I do them because it just, I don't know. I just can't. I'm very sensitive in the trap area now. It's weird. They've always responded really well too. And I base, when I was a kid, I mean 16, 17, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I was lifting, I had a barbell in my basement, just one. And I would just upright roll the fuck out of it. That's all I did. I would, people are like, wow, when I was a kid I had a bench and I bench pressed all the time. I upright rolled. That's all I fucking did. And I don't mean like all day, every day. It would be like 3 times a week. I would just upright roll. I had no idea. Did I try benching? I probably did. But yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. It's quite funny to think back and be like, why the fuck did you do that? And then once I got into the gym and training more and more and more, like after sports and stuff like that, say I was in my early 20s, like early 20s, 20, 21, I just benched. I went in and then I remember benching every fucking day. And then I'd go do a workout after that. And I can't remember if I only did chest then and some arms. I don't know. I mean, it's funny, right? To think about. And I get when people don't know why or what they're doing, it's easy. Starting to cramp. I'm gonna fucking cramp in my forearm. Okay, we'll take the weight up a bit more. Yeah, and do a second set. Throw some more plates on here. Shoulders used to be one of my favorite days to train. Don't know why. Now, I kind of like training everything. People ask what's your favorite body part to train. Of course, we all have our favorites, I guess. But I don't treat any muscle group different than the next. I hear a lot of people say, oh, got leg day tomorrow, better, eat more this morning or whatever. I eat the same no matter what muscle group I'm training. There are times only on my first leg day, because most of the time I try to do 2 leg days a week. I will eat a lot more the evening before my workout, if that makes sense. So supper, and then into evening till I go to bed. That's for the next day. But besides that, nothing changes. You know, everybody used to think leg day such a hard fucking day. It is hard. But why aren't the rest of your days hard? That's what I never hear anybody say, oh fuck, I was a killer. Well, I guess they do say killer shoulder workouts or whatever the case would be. But it's not put in the same context as leg day, you know? So I always, when people say, oh fuck, you know, I killed my legs today. It was a fucking leg day. I'm glad that's done. I mean, that's how every body part in your, you know, mentally you should be thinking, fuck. The same for every muscle group. Should be hard. Should prepare for it just like you would for legs. I get legs are heavier and harder, but is it though in context? I don't know. I mean, yes, because squatting or leg pressing, those big compound movements, take a lot more out of you. But does it take more out of you than, say, extremely heavy bench or deadlift? No. Maybe maybe not a bench. Maybe that would, it won't take. It's different. But I think a heavy deadlift for reps would compare to a good heavy squat. Pull-ups. I mean, I don't know. Fuck, I'm just talking out my ass. I just think of shit and talk and then try to explain it to myself. And then maybe go back on what I say when it doesn't make sense. So sometimes you just gotta talk through that shit. Be like, is that right? So that's kind of what I was just doing there. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. All right. I got heavy quick. This Smith bar machine is a little heavier than most, but most of the time I bought my upright row about 120 with the barbell. What do we have here? 50, 60, 70, whatever this fucking weighs in resistance. So technically it should be lighter, but feels heavy. So I'm gonna leave her there. Take a little break. Do one more of these. And then I don't know what we're doing next. I'll have to come up with something for a front raise. All right, we're gonna knock off the last set here of upright rows, and then move on to more exciting and fun things. I just gotta sneeze. Oh my ATI. Never mind. Boop, boop. Yeah, right to the traps at the end there. The last 2 reps. And we're coming up all the way. The traps were like, I'll help you. All right, those are done. I would suggest using a barbell always over this machine, the Smith machine, for these. Just there's better feel. I feel like you get more range with it. There's something different about it. I'm just too lazy to load a fucking barbell right now. That's just me. So, but yeah, if I had my choice between barbell and Smith upright rows, I would go barbell 8 out of 10 times for sure. All right. The last movement of the day. I like to save the best for last. We're going to do front raises, alternating, superset with cable, front leg, front leg. I was going to say leg raises. Superset with rope front raises, okay? So, we're going to start with the 50s. These are all going to be working sets. So, strap in. I'm getting a phone call. Fuck, that's fucking irritating. Fuck. That fucked up my whole first fucking movement. So I look back. I'm mad. Let's do that again in a second. Holy moly. Ryan's getting irritated. Cut into my training. Oh, fuck, that left. Oh, shoulders. Fuck. Pooch. Alright. Oh. Oh. Good times. Good times. Oh, fuck. Alright, take a break. One more. We're fucking wrapping this shit up and getting back to work. Okay, let's finish these guys off. Yeah. Yeah. ones always suck. Always suck. Make me cry. Fuck, I'm done. Done.